How you doing out there? So for today I would like to do an unboxing of one of my gadgets that came in the mail today. So I had talked previously on one of my videos that I'm doing photography, and so obviously I'm hoping to grow in it and take some much better pictures. So I ordered me what I consider a bigger camera. Okay, I've done a lot of research on this, okay, and I've heard some pretty great things, and I have heard that this camera is like the best. Okay, it's the best. So I went ahead and ordered mine. So what is the camera? It is the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. Okay, so why did I decide to get that camera now? So I currently have my Rebel T7, which is what I'm shooting with right now, and I haven't shot with it before. I shot a video with it, so I'll see how the quality comes out. I've been shooting my last videos with my cell phone, which I like shooting with my cell phone because it's pretty bright, and I like it. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm filming with my kit lens, the 18 to 55 millimeter lens. So I decided to go ahead and get this one. So I like the way I learn is actually doing the work. Okay, I've shot a lot of pictures with my Rebel T. Actually, all the pictures you've seen on my pages so far have been of my Rebel T7. I like the camera. It's very good. It's a good beginner camera, and I've been shooting with my kit lens and also with my 50 millimeter 1.4. So it's been pretty good. I've had some interesting pictures with it. Now, a lot of the pictures I've taken so far with my kit lens, interestingly enough, have been very good. Maybe it's just because I haven't practiced a lot with this, which I'm really hoping to get a lot more practice, because I've heard a lot of good things about this lens. So the pictures that I took with my kit lens, they were a lot better than the ones I took with this. Kind of weird. Maybe it's because of the camera I'm using, the camera body that I'm using, but I don't know. I just hope to get a lot more practice with this lens and with this camera. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to get this one now so I could practice with it. Okay, I've done a lot of shooting with my Rebel T7, and I've learned the camera. I love it. I know the ins and outs of it, but of course I am hoping to grow. Okay, I'm hoping to grow. I'm hoping to get better. So I felt like it was a time for me to get this. Now, I did not get this brand new. Okay, it is not brand new because the brand new version is $2,500. Okay, it's pretty expensive. It's a high-end camera. It's a full frame camera. It's a professional camera, so it's very expensive. So I did not get it brand new. I got it used, and the used that I got is like new. And through my research, that's where I learned about shutter count when I was trying to purchase this camera. And the shutter count for this, I believe she said it was 24,000 that she has on it, that she had on it, and the total number is, I think, 150,000. And the shutter count really is, you know, when you snap a picture, you hear the click, 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 click. That's pretty much what it is. And so a lot of people said they've never gone over, and a couple of folks said even if you do go over, it has no effect on your picture quality. So that's why I chose this one, and the price wasn't too bad. It was about half of the original price. maybe a little bit more than half, but it wasn't too bad. So let's go ahead and open. I'm so excited. See, it's still pretty much in its box. I haven't opened it yet. So let's. So here we go. It's pretty heavy, a lot heavier than the Rebel T7, but of course. So, and it came with the battery charger, and of course it's US, so I have to use a what is it called, to charge it on the German plugs here, but that's fine. But yeah, this is it. And it's the body only, of course. So, oh my god, this is so exciting. And it comes on. So I'm gonna put my card from there in here, and I'm gonna go to town with it. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this is it. This is it. I can't believe I actually have this. Okay. Alright, so like I said, I am so excited to start having fun with this camera. Today's Friday, so tomorrow it's the weekend. I'm gonna maybe go out to the fields out here, just start shooting stuff and just have fun with it. I'm so excited, so excited. And I mean, I am an example of if you really want something, what the heck is stopping you, right? If you want to do something, if if you have an interest, you know, something that you've always wanted to do, go ahead and do it. You know, if you have to take a second, third job at the grocery store every weekend or something to raise money for whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it, because that's what I did. And you know, I have a couple of side hustles right now. I have two. And I have a full-time job, you know, besides the virus right now. You know, I do work 7:30 to 5 every day, okay, and I have my photography now, and I sew. So I'm always busy, you know, I always have something to do. And I'm encouraging you all out there, you know, whatever interest you want to do, please go ahead and do it, okay? And what works for me is when I do one side hustle, of course I do them concurrently, but when I do one, I get money from that one, I fund the other one. I do it for this one, I get money, I fund the other one. So I'm pretty much funding both side hustles with each other, okay? And so that for me is fun. That's how I raised money to get this camera. Like I said, it's not cheap. Okay, I'm very much into electronics now. That's where my money goes. Okay, I do a lot of research before buying any electronics. So I did a lot of research on this, and I saved up a lot of money. Okay, and from the pictures I took with my Rebel T7, I saved that. Whatever I charged anybody, I saved that money. Money from my bonnets, skirts, clutch purses, the face masks I've been making lately. All of that money went into buying this camera. Okay, so honestly, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, don't let anything stop you. Okay, if you know someone who's doing what you've always wanted to do, contact that person. I reached out to a couple of people on IG, and they've answered some of my questions. And so we have a group here in the area called Photographers in the KMC. So KMC is Kalislatin Military Community. I reached out on this group because I had this question. Okay, and this lady reached out to me. I know her Facebook page, I know her Instagram page, and she has some really good pictures on there. Now, I didn't really know her real name because she was on there, you know, by her photography name. So when she reached out to me, you know, I made a connection. I'm like, oh my God, this lady, you know, her pictures are amazing. So when I asked that question on the group, and she reached out, you know, saying, did you try this? Did you try that? You know, I'm here to help you with whatever you need. And of course, I jumped on it. Okay, and I sent her questions, and I told her, hey, I took some photos. They didn't quite come out like I expected. Can you help me? And she asked if I could send them to her, so I did. And I said, are you by any chance available for a one-on-one? And she said, of course, I'm available. Now, I was like, oh my God, this is great. So I left work, went straight to her house. Now, like I said, I've never met this lady, okay, and she was so nice to me. Like, literally, she was like the nicest. So I went to her house, opened up my laptop, you know, showed her what I had, and she walked me step by step how to edit this one, how to fix that one, you know, this is how you make your picture sharp, this is that. And she gave me recommended. I was taking notes. It was like I was in class. I was writing and you know, I asked questions, and I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. You know, like, there are not that many people out there who will just help you just like that, okay? And she recommended different lenses for me, different cameras. Now, she's one of well, I think she's the only one who recommended to me the 24 to 70 millimeter lens, which I did get that. It hasn't arrived yet. So when it comes, I'm gonna do another unboxing. So she recommended that and recommended, she said she was so happy that I got this because it's one of the really good ones. So she was extremely helpful. Now, this lady, she said she's been doing this for about 10 years, so I trust her completely. And when I came home, you know, I rewrote all my notes, I organized everything, you know, I fixed you know, the photos I had. I sent it to her and I said, can you please check this out, let me know if it's good. And she congratulated me and she told me I did great. I mean, I felt great. And I still use a lot of the tips that she gave me. I still use them, I really do. And so I posted another question on the same group, and another lady, she actually asked me if I wanted to shadow her on one of her shoots. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I was so happy. And this shoot was at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So I was on my way to her, and it was supposed to be a maternity shoot, and the lady went into labor that morning. So she called me and she said, hey, she's gone into labor, so we can't do it. So we scheduled for a different time. And this was just as the coronavirus was really starting to pick up. So we said, you know, she canceled all her clients and we didn't get a chance to meet. But she's been available to answer all of my questions. Okay, so there are people out there who are willing to help. Okay, people out there who they will help you. You know, others, they're probably not comfortable with sharing their knowledge. There are people who, I don't know, they're just selfish. You know, it's like the people who you see them wearing something, like, hey, where did you get that? And they don't want to tell you. Like, why? Are you afraid I'm going to look like you? Are you afraid this person is going to look better than you? Like, why not just share that information? I don't understand why. You know, I have had on 3 occasions, okay, I've had someone ask me, oh my God, where did you get that dress? Where did you get that jacket? It's been 3 times. And it's the same person. She has asked me, and I've given her, and I've actually gone, it was on Amazon. I buy a lot of my stuff from Amazon, a lot of my dresses. I've been very lucky. And she asked me, and I actually went home and I sent her the link to where I got it from. Like, why don't you share it? You know, if she wears it and she looks better than you, so what? Like, if you have knowledge, share. Okay, if you have advice, share. If you like, why? But anyway, so if you have something out there that you've been wanting to do, whether it's photography or sewing like I'm doing, you want to do hair, like my hair is tore up right now. I wish I could do it myself, which I can, but I just don't want to. I'm lazy. But anyway, if it's makeup, you know, whatever it is, reach out to somebody and ask them, you know, write down your questions, take notes. Okay, if you have to email somebody in another country, do that. Okay, but don't let anything stop you. All right, just live your best life, because let me tell you, I am living my best life. Like right now, you can't tell me nothing. I am on top of the world, you know, because I have a job, which I'm so grateful for with everything that's going on. I have a job, I'm working from home, you know, I have, whenever I have free time, I can pretty much do whatever I want to do. You know, I've been making these masks, they're laying on the table, I was sewing all night, you know, I have this now, and I have this camera to play with. So I have things to keep me busy, right? So please, whatever it is out there that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Okay, because there's no time than now. All right, YouTube has a lot of resources. Like again, like I've been saying, reach out to someone, ask questions, and be inquisitive. Okay, I know a couple of people tell me, oh, you ask too many questions. Whatever. I'd rather ask my question and get an answer, even if it's one of those duh type questions. I will ask anyway. Okay, I will ask anyway and get some kind of answer. Okay, if I ask you, you don't answer me, I go to the next person. I ask questions. So be inquisitive, be nosy, you know, so you can learn. But anyway, I've gone too far. But yeah, this is my 5D Mark IV. I'm gonna start playing with this tomorrow. Actually today, it's still pretty nice outside. It's so bright, and it's like almost 7. It's pretty bright. So I'm gonna attach this, and I'm gonna, you know, have some fun with it. See, it's huge, like almost like filling my whole hand there. Like I said, it's pretty heavy, and it has this screen here, as you can see, and back here, this screen is pretty big, and I believe this is touch screen, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's touch screen. So yes, I am gonna have a lot of fun with this. I'm so excited. Like, I'm not gonna do any work in the house this weekend. I already cooked today, so there will be no cooking for me this weekend. So it's gonna be all about this baby right here, and I'm gonna go out and shoot with it. So I'm gonna do another video of some of the pictures I've taken, and I'm also gonna put pictures that I took with my Rebel T7, just so y'all see, you know, how good this one is, because I do believe in this one. I believe it's great, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm so am so so I did order the 24 to 70 millimeter lens, which is another gadget that was recommended to me, and I am so excited to really take my photography to the next level, because I'm learning, I'm having so much fun with it. So we'll see, and as soon as the coronavirus ends, it's gonna be like pictures galore everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot of I'm gonna have a lot more clients. I actually have a couple of people who reached out to me because I had a deal going, 50 euros to take, I think it was 30 minutes, a 30-minute shoot. And so I had someone reached out to me like, are you still doing that? I'm like, no, we're supposed to practice social distancing, so there are no photo shoots going on. And it's pretty strict now. If they catch you outside taking pictures, you get fined like 1,000 euros. It's that bad. Okay, and now if you don't have a face mask outside, you get fined. Yeah, I think it's 50 euros or 60 if they catch you driving without a face mask. Sorry, if you get caught driving with the face mask, you get fined. You know, because if you have it on and if the speed camera snaps you, they can't see your face. So it's pretty serious, you know. But anyway, all right. So that's my my gadget. So I will see you all next time when I do the unboxing for the lens when it does come in. All right. Thank you all.